right, Brett, what you got?
Well, most people probably have heard parents say, "Wash your mouth," or "I'll wash it out your mouth with soap." Wash your mouth out with soap. But is it just an idle threat these days? A poll asked people if they've actually ever had their parents follow through with the washing out of their mouths with soap. And 12% of the people said yes, but they didn't break it down by age. But from the comments, it sounds like it's more of an old school thing, and it's not done that much anymore. So one person said, "My mom tried to do it with my sister, and she bit down on the bar and swallowed part of the soap. So my mom completely panicked, and that was the last time that happened." Now, what were some of the old school ways that y'all got punished as a kid that parents would get in trouble for now? Let me start by saying getting whooped with a switch.
Yep.
Whooped with an extension cord.
And where you go get your own switch.
Better not pick a little one.
My mama made me take off my pants, lay across that bed, and get whooped with a extension cord.
I guess we got the same mama. Do we have the same mama?
She used to lay me and my sisters across the bed in a row. Everybody had to take their pants off and get their legs and their butt wore out with that extension cord.
I promise, but I thank God for it.
Yeah,
but I was one that needed it. Every single lick, Coach Jones, Coach Critton, Mr. Bonner, Granddaddy, all of your uncles.
Let somebody at Vacation Bible School tell your mama they heard you cussing down in the fellowship hall.
What?
Yeah.
But
I ain't never got a whooping for cussing. I was too scared to do that. That's the worst.
Exactly. If you don't see no adults around, you think it's just you and your friend. You don't realize somebody that heard you cussing.
Man. Hey, Brad, Rita, y'all know my granddaddy. Y'all knew my granddaddy before he died. Everybody knew back then my granddaddy had to be about 6'5", work at U.S. Steel, come in the house with a hard hat on. Me and my uncles, when we hear that garage door go up, man, we get up and cleaning and dusting and wiping and straighten up. And man, nobody finna play with Ernest Lee Smiley.
But you know what? I don't know. Why don't we go back to the whippings with extension cords? I mean, it works for us. I mean,
you don't really need no extension cord, but you can hit somebody on pop them on the ass with a belt.
If you deal with them when they small, when they like 3, 4 years old, 5 years old, you usually don't have to do all that once they get 12 and 13.
But
you got to start it young. You got to start it young.
But here's what you got to do, y'all. Listen to me close. You have to make constant corrections all the time. Don't ever let yourself get built up and get so mad and have emotional ass whippings.
Right.
You just like my granddaughter Denver. She's almost 2. No, stop. Every now and then you pop their hand, tap their hand. No. They'll turn around. If she knows she's not supposed to touch that flower pot, she'll turn around and look at you because she knows she's not supposed to be touching it. And when you make all them little small corrections, you talk a little heavy, you give them a certain look, let them know that you mean business, you can really position your child that you don't have to pop.
Because really what I've learned after having 5 kids that's all grown now, if you do right, like you're saying, with the small corrections when they're little, you don't have to be. You shouldn't have to whoop no 12 and 13-year-old.
Your wife is the best.
Right.
I would let my kids and grandkids come to your wife. When I tell you, Shari,
she's much better at it than I am.
Shari Tatum can raise some damn kids and would have them proper. I'm talking about that is the and Crystal.
Yeah, she don't play.
Oh,
she
no.
don't play.
Wait, you ain't never seen Crystal in action.
Come on, dog.
But
Crystal was popping. Crystal was
Because
popping.
they can work us dads.
Hell, I got scared. I get nervous when Crystal started fussing.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Brad, y'all ain't never heard Crystal.
Shout out to Crystal. I love Crystal.
Let me
Y'all
tell you
never
something.
heard Rock T wife go off and you just got quiet and nervous and went and got somewhere and set your ass down.
Hey, the best way to describe Crystal is Claire Huxtable. Like she the real Claire Huxtable in real life.
I really, man, want y'all to be, want your wife, Mr. K, and Brett, you have definitely helped me raise my kids. I thank you for everything. You and Gary, you have been a perfect uncle. Because regardless of what your identification card says, my son Brandon and all of my kids call you Uncle Gary. You have taken my sons to go get a haircut, sat in the barbershop with them.
I sure
you
did.
babysitted with me on the weekend. You have been a disciplinarian.
She made them goulash, right?
And them goulash. And Brett, your relationship with Craig sent me a text message yesterday thanking me. Just the fact that you talk to him and you get in their face a little bit, and I don't interfere when y'all discipline my kids. I don't have nothing to say. You don't have to explain. You don't owe me an explanation because that's a relationship between you and them, and I know that you want what's best for them. And we got to get back. It's a community. My kids have to answer to Brett. They have to answer to Gary. They have to answer to Special K or whatever. They definitely don't want Rock T or Crystal to get in their face. You know what I'm saying? My grandkids and kids have an answer to them. So that's why when if they decide to do something wrong, they know they got to deal with the whole morning show. Right. Because believe it or not, we're a whole family.
Right.
Yeah.
We work together every
My parents knew the teachers.
Yeah.
I got whooped at school and at home.
Come on now.
Yes, twice.
Don't get me started. Don't make me start talking about Eugene Critton, Coach Critton, Coach Jones. Wooden on high school, you got a whole school to tear your ass up.
But do y'all think we should discipline kids or just sit down and talk to them? They say we should just talk to them.
I think what your mom and dad did with you, put you on the football team.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, got you out there playing little league football out here switching with them little shorts on.